Oh my gosh. I just had a hat on while I was doing like a walk jog, so I look crazy with my hair, but I just had a lot of thoughts come to mind while I was out there and I wanted to come and share them before they leave my brain, which happens way too often as a mom with two very young kids. Um, I was thinking about our journeys to better health, to weight loss, to whatever this health and wellness journey you're on, what your intended results are. And I was thinking this morning, I had the scale frustration. It did not say the number I wanted it to say or thought that it would. And I'm having a little bit of an argument with my scale and my bathroom floor because I have they're pretty, but it's like stone floor and it's totally not even. So I have to find just the right spot to even get like an accurate weight. And so I've been kind of like battling that. But anyways, regardless, it wasn't exactly what I thought it should be given the last like three or 4 days of my journey, like nutrition wise and fitness wise and all of that. Like I thought the number would have gone down some and it went up. And so I had that moment of like frustration. I'm like, why am I even doing this? We all have those thoughts, ladies. I'm not immune to it. Like I should have just had that wine last night, right? Like we all have those thoughts. And I took a moment to like recenter myself and remind myself that that number is just a tool. And when I started to be mindset, I did have a little bit of like I have to weigh myself every day kind of feeling because I wasn't used to that. And I think especially when we're not really thrilled with the number on the scale, it's hard to see it every day, right? But instead of being frustrated, I decided, okay, let me look back at my tracker. Let me think about what I've done the last few days, what's been going on with my body. What is the scale telling me? It's definitely not telling me my worth, and it's definitely not telling me where my journey is headed. It is telling me a very small snapshot in time. And there are so many factors that go into that number. What we want to use the scale as is a trend down, right? Not like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all of a sudden we're going to be down 5 pounds. That's just not realistic. I don't care who you are. What we want to see is a trend over time. And you guys, that's where the journey gets tough. It's when we're excited at the beginning of something, we're hopeful, we're on track, and we feel like after 3 or 4 days, when we don't see the movement our brain thinks we should see or our heart is desperate to see, we start to give in a little bit, right? We start to slide just a little bit in our journey, or we have the thoughts that I had, like I should have just had that wine last night. And it's easy then today to be like, well, I didn't even see the movement on the scale, so what's the point? But here's the thing, you guys. Come on, 3 or 4 days, like it's not enough time to trust the process to get to where you want to go. And this is where the hard work is. It's in some of these starting few weeks of really getting back into the routine, back into habits, back into healthy habits that we want, and trusting our bodies and trusting ourselves to be in it for the long haul. This isn't a quick fix. We're not in here to lose 10, 15 pounds in a week. I mean, yeah, that would be awesome, but it wouldn't be realistic. It wouldn't be sustainable, and it wouldn't be true like fat loss. So what we're in this for is learning. We're learning how our body is responding to what we're doing to it. I've incorporated more movement into my day than I had been for a while. And so my body is going to adjust to that, and it's going to take some time. And I am really inflamed right now. Like I have an inflammation problem, and so I'm really inflamed, and that is like causes swelling. So that could be also reflecting on the scale. So what I'm doing is I'm really tracking the foods that I'm eating, not from a standpoint of restriction, but from a standpoint of let me learn what my body is responding really well to. After I've been in a good routine for a week or two, after my body is like, okay, I'm with you, I've got it. You're, feeding me some healthy stuff here. I like it. And our body starts to settle into a downward trend. And then I can really start to see, okay, my body loves it when I eat this, this, and this. This, and this causes me to be bloated. Like, you can start to see trends, but only if you're following and tracking and doing, what you should be doing. So I just want to say, like, I get the frustration, and I get that it can be discouraging when our scale isn't going down every single day, or when it's going slower than we feel like it should be. But the fact of the matter is, we really have no basis for how fast it should be going down, right? Like, this is new. And so that's why you need to really trust the process and give it a few weeks to really be on your game, to be working on the mindset, to be, really just allowing your body to heal, to go with it. If you've, been having some unhealthy habits and now you're all of a sudden switching to really healthy, like, your body needs to heal, and sometimes it holds on to weight or water before it can release it and see, okay, I see what you're doing here. I like it. And the other thing is the focus. Like, again, the scale is a tool. The number on the scale is literally just a tool. It does not define who you are and how you are received by me and by the world. Like, you are still loved no matter what that number says. And this morning, after I had kind of dealt with that in my own mind, it was like probably an hour later, I was taking my daughter to school, and all of a sudden I was like, man, I feel good. And it like struck me that I had that thought because just earlier, I had been frustrated with myself, and I was like, yes, thank you, universe, for the reminder. I feel good because for the last week and a half or so, like, and especially the last like 3 or 4 days, like, I've been really nurturing my body, listening to it, and kind of following its lead of, like, what do I really need to nourish my body with? And sleeping better, more water. I've been infusing with ginger, like doing things that I know can help the inflammation of my body and just my gut health and all of that, and trying to sleep more. And so I had this thought, like, man, I feel good. I was like, bingo, like, that's it. I'm doing this for my health. Yes, I personally do want to lose some weight, but really what I want is to be healthy and have that energy and feel excited about the day and feel excited about my journey. And the weight loss is an easy, tangible measurement of your journey, and that's easy to get really excited about when we lose, the first 5 pounds or the first 10 pounds. Like, that is exciting, but it's a symptom of treating your body better. It's a symptom of being healthy. We get healthy to lose weight. You don't lose weight to get healthy. You can lose weight and still be really unhealthy inside. So we want to focus on the whole approach to your wellness, getting that mindset in a healthy place, working on some of those inner demons that caused you to get here in the first place. We have to attack those too. And really just being like, I'm doing this for health. I'm doing this to feel good in my body. And when I had that thought today, I was like, yeah, thank you for the reminder. Thank you for the reminder. I'm doing it, and I'm going to continue doing this past this 3 fun days that I've gotten through of, okay, I feel good, so I can keep doing this. And you know what? I know the scale is going to go down. I know my body's going to make its adjustment. I trust the process. I've done it before. I've seen hundreds of women that I've worked with, do it. They release the weight. We all do it at different paces, and it's hard to compare when you see somebody's lost 50 pounds and you're just starting out. But you know what? They were there 6 months ago too. Like, we all have a starting point, and we all have a continuation of our journey. So be encouraged by your own progress. Lean into, me or the ladies in our group when you need to. We're all in this together, and we all have days and moments of weakness, and we all have thoughts that come in and empower us. And I want to encourage you to share those moments where you have a really empowered thought, and share the moments where you have, like, aha moments, or when you feel really good about something. I want you to share that, because that's what this journey is about. So I rambled on a little bit longer than I wanted to. Hopefully that makes sense. let's chat about it. If you have thoughts, questions, or if you're kind of in the same boat, I'd love to hear how it's going for you. How some of you are brand new to our group. It's been a week, or some of you it's just been a couple of days. Some of you have been here longer and you've just recommitted to your journey. So let's see where we're at, and just remember, this is the end game is ultimate health in your life. Like, yes, you want to see the scale change, and it will, so long as you're listening to your body and you're doing the healthy things that you know you need to do. So love you, and I'm excited for the future. I'm excited to see where we all go and to celebrate some big wins.